Yeah, so the Bucks might have a star in Ryan Rollins. I mean, what a performance against the Warriors, carrying the Bucks without Giannis. He starts out the game and he's looking for Gary Trent off that screen, but then he sees Kuminga positioned in a way where the drive left is wide open between bursts of speed and then the ability to finish despite the recovery from Kuminga. And look at him immediately after. He's picking up Steph Curry full court. The next offensive possession, he gets a dribble handoff, they switch it, but guess what? Quinton Post gives him initial airspace. Guess what? He's taking that three-pointer and knocking it down with confidence. I mean, he wasn't afraid of anyone. In transition, he's going right at Draymond Green, swipe through, create contact, get the foul call, and finish through the contest. Unbelievable. All game long, he was creating for his teammates as well. He does a great job recognizing Moody, helping on Kuzma, so he pivots quickly, a rocket pass. That pass had to be quick, and now you got an open three. It leads to a foul. And his pace of play is beautiful. At this moment, he slows up. And the way he's positioned makes Kuminga believe he might be passing to the middle. So it freezes him, and then bursts of speed to the driving lane wide open in front of him. Then he splits the gap over the head a Euro step and finishes with the left hand. Are you kidding me? I thought he did a great job all night long handling the ball pressure. Using his quickness, quick burst of speed, see ya, and then Kuminga brushes the screen, and that's enough to get around. He sees Draymond leave the corner, so what does he do? He passes to that spot, wide open three created just like that. And now defensively, he's guarding Steph Curry. He was so annoying all night long, but on this possession, he does a great job. His physicality results in Steph rejecting the screen, and then he doesn't end up with the rock, and it's a Draymond three-pointer, air ball. It was just so crazy to witness. He was giving so much offensively, but also guarding Steph Curry. Now at points, that aggressive defense didn't work, just like the next offensive possession for the Warriors. Again, attacking that ball pressure with his speed. I mean, there's no screen. Buddy's still attached, but he's ahead of him, so now Al Horford has to commit. Out of nowhere, he stops on a dime, pivots, and finds Bobby Portis wide open. Now it's time to pick up Curry full court, and he's trying to accelerate, but he stays in front and also gets a good contest. For a guard, he has a very long wingspan, so his recovery ability is top notch. So he catches the rock and he's just staring down Bobby Portis. If you're the defender, you're worried about getting screened. Psych, he rejects the screen so quickly. And just like that, he's double teamed. Bobby Portis wide open again. And I'm telling you, he's just got great point guard instincts. Feed the hot hand. Bobby Portis is scorching. Plus, he has a mismatch. Great post entry pass from Rollins way out on the perimeter. If he wasn't picking up full court, he was picking up at half court, right at the line. Curry gets the better of him on this play, but I thought it was pitch perfect defense. Just better offense. He was taking what the defense gave him. In transition, Jimmy Butler heavily playing off that shot, expecting the drive. A nice between the legs setup into the jumper. And the touch bails him out. Nice roll. Now he's doubled immediately off the screen, and his size and length really comes into play. He can get this pass over the defense. Nice one-hand catch by Kuzma, and then a pass to Miles Turner. That's all created because he got doubled. Now he fights through a Draymond screen. You can tell Curry really wants to draw a foul as he's driving, and Rollins does a great job avoiding that. Out of control miss as a result. He approaches Jimmy with speed, but then he slows up, and then he goes into a between quick burst left. He creates contact, fakes the step back fade, and then pivots forward into the open space, shielding off Butler. Lefty scoop finish. The pace and footwork was beautiful. Now we have a great pass by Kuzma to save this possession. And finally, Rollins being annoying results in a turnover from Curry. Just like the first half, Warriors switching the screen, so now he has initial separation to go right into that jumper. He was just making plays in all spots. This time, Bobby Portis' pass gets tipped. He doesn't want to force up a jumper because he's out of rhythm, so he finds Bobby Portis on the cut. Beautiful bounce pass. Now we see the versatility at his size. He's able to sky for the rebound, and he beats everyone down the court because of his slow to fast game. He's been doing all his work on the ball, but finally he's off the ball and gets an easy shot right in rhythm. Look how smooth and look at the dribble moves on this play. It's beautiful. Getting pressured, between behind the back, initiate the switch, between into an exaggerated hang dribble, wicked left to right crossover, immediately back the other way with the between, and right into the jumper he just missed, but the process was perfect. And the way he ended this game was crazy. He gets the Al Horford switch again, and this time it goes down. Wicked step back. You could tell the Warriors were sick of him. This aggressive double team off the screen will tell it all, and somehow, some way, he's able to find Turner. He really deserves credit for not turning the ball over all night long, and definitely on that play. 1 turnover compared to 8 assists in 36 minutes. That's crazy. And what do you know? He's just breezing past the ball pressure again. Getting right to the paint and then kicking out to a wide open 3-point shooter. Unfortunate miss, but guess what? It eventually leads to a 3. And then this right here felt like the dagger. The Al Horford matchup again. Quick burst, act like you're driving all the way to the basket and then pull up out of nowhere. You must appreciate the elevation on that jumper as well to get it over a tall, long defender in Al Horford. Nothing but net. And now defensively, he gets a dagger, locking up Kuminga, staying in front. He creates some separation on that spin, but the recovery and a great contest without fouling forces a miss. My oh my, he was feeling himself. This was a dagger on top of a dagger because he steps back and he's at the 4-point line. That's well beyond the 3-point line, and he knocks it down with ease. I was unaware of his range. In a game where Steph Curry was on the court, Jimmy Butler, Draymond Green, and even Jonathan Kuminga, Ryan Rollins was by far the most impactful player. And it's been like that for the whole season so far. He's played 155 minutes, plus 29, plus 10.8 net rating, 123 offensive rating with him on the floor, 112.2 defensive rating as well. He fits very well next to their best player. It turns out he's played 82 minutes so far with Giannis, a plus 16.2 net rating, 127 offensive rating, 111 defensive rating per pivotfade.com. And you saw against the Warriors, the guard play of the Bucks was very crucial to the victory. And not only was Ryan Rollins cooking, but Cole Anthony as well. He had key scoring stretches. Even though he wasn't efficient, he carried for small segments because of his bucket getting ability. And that's been the case throughout the year. Ryan Rollins and Cole Anthony have showed up. And both of them are just playing with so much confidence. It's very fun to watch. Let me know your thoughts below in the comment section. Do you think the Bucks are going to continue winning? And do you think Ryan Rollins is the real deal? Let me know your thoughts below in the comment section. Leave a like and subscribe. Check out my other videos. Most importantly, have yourself a great day and peace out.